In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get promoted faster without waiting for permission so you can stand out as a leader and feel confident you're on the right path. Most high performers believe that if they just work hard enough, keep their head down, and hit their deadlines, someone will eventually notice them and then ultimately promote them. And I get it. That makes sense because that's what they taught you in school. Do the work, get your grade, and wait your turn. It causes you to wait for direction instead of stepping up. You focus on tasks instead of outcomes, and you blend in with every other reliable employee. This leads you to get overlooked, feeling frustrated, under-recognized, and ultimately stuck in your role. Does that sound familiar? That's because this belief is keeping you stuck, but there is a better way. My name is Chaz. I'm the owner of PM Directive, where I help early career professionals break into project management and land six-figure roles. I've helped aspiring PMs land PM roles without the title. I've helped coach high performers into promotion-ready leaders. If you want to get promoted faster without begging for approval, subscribe to the channel. Now let's dive in. The truth is, high performers get promoted faster because they create clarity where others wait for it. They don't wait to be told what to do. They reduce confusion and they make leadership's life easier. That one's key. Here's why. It's like being in a group project. Everyone's sitting there saying, "So, what do we do?" One person eventually steps up and says, "Here's the plan. You take this, I'll do this, and then let's all meet back here Friday." Who becomes the leader? It's not the smartest one. It's not the hardest worker, me. It's the one who created clarity. If promotions are about leadership and leadership is about reducing uncertainty, then the person who reduces uncertainty the fastest will ultimately be promoted the fastest. It has nothing to do with permission or waiting your turn or putting in your time. You already do this in other areas of life. If your friends are trying to decide where to eat and no one can choose, the person who says, "Hey, let's go here," becomes the decision driver. Doesn't mean it's the right choice or where we end up going, but it starts the conversation. "Hey, let's throw out this idea and get some feedback, see how that works, and then go on from there and just keep iterating until we get to the right decision." It's the same psychology at work. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. Most people think promotions happen because of their performance, which it's a key factor, but there's also other plays that put you into that next level. What if I told you that promotions actually happen because of the perception or trust from leadership? Then that changes your mindset into how to get to the next level. Here's how high performers can create clarity within their role. They propose plans instead of asking for instructions. They summarize decisions at the end of meetings. They flag risks before leadership finds them, or they pop up and then everyone's scrambling. They communicate outcomes, not just activities. And they take ownership of blockers instead of pointing the finger. You can start doing that today, tomorrow, in your next call. Early in my career, I thought working harder would get me promoted. It didn't. It actually almost got me fired. The shift happened when I started walking into meetings with proposed timelines instead of questions. My visibility changed almost immediately when I started taking ownership, not only of the task at hand, but the outcome and the domino effect that creates. One of my clients was stuck as a coordinator. Solid performer, always on time, but not really visible. We shifted his communication style to outcome-based updates and proactive on flagging risks. Within months, leadership started looping him in on higher level conversations, and what that led to was more visibility, a faster path to earning trust, and ultimately a promotion into a PM title. Another client kept asking for more responsibility, but nothing changed. Once she stopped asking and started creating structure in kind of messy situations, she became the default person leadership went to and trusted in order to solve more complex problems. Look at any fast growing company. The people who rise quickly aren't just executors, they're the ones who step in when things are unclear and undefined expectations with no direction. This works because clarity reduces cognitive load for leadership, and leadership promotes people who make their job easier. You've already seen this work in schools, sports, and really any group setting. The easier you can make the lives of those above you, the more they're willing to trust you and give you more responsibility. And if you can compound that into continuously delivering on that, then that is the fastest path to get promoted. If you want to implement this immediately, this mindset shift, this way of working moving forward, this week try a couple of these out. In one meeting, summarize decisions before the meeting actually ends. So, hey, Bob said he'd do this. Tammy said that she owes this deliverable by this date, and then I am going to follow up by next Thursday on those. When something's unclear, propose a plan before asking for clarification. Hey, boss, I see this problem. This is what I'm going to do about it. What do you think? Or, hey, this is the problem we see. These are the three solutions I came up with. This is the one I'm moving forward with. Do you have any feedback? Next, send one proactive heads up about a potential risk. Hey, boss, I'm doing this. These are my tasks. This is the potential risk I see, and here's how I'm mitigating that. Is there anything else that you see that I need to be made aware of? And finally, rewrite one status update around outcomes instead of just tasks. So instead of saying, oh, I have A, B, and C on my plate, say, I'm going to have deliverable out by Friday, and this is what I'm doing to work towards that. If you can do this consistently for 30 days, watch how you're treated differently. See how your perception has changed and how you work. If you want to get promoted faster without waiting for permission, here's what to do next. Subscribe to the channel. This is where I break down how to think and operate like a project manager before you have the title. Download my free corporate games guide. It shows you how promotions really happen, and it walks you step by step how to change your own mindset and how you work on your actual work. And if you're serious about accelerating your PM career, check out PM Directive. Join my school, and that's where we build this skill set in depth. If this is home, drop a comment and tell me, where are you currently waiting for permission, and how are you going to take action this week? Thanks. See you on the next one.